didn't think you would actually do it. They thought you were too emotional, and they thought you were loyal to a fault. Ain't that the truth? They thought that. They thought you'd stay small. But you didn't argue, you built. And now it's too late. Stay with me. Welcome and welcome back to the Celestial Glow Up, where beauty, energy, and self care align to elevate your radiance. I'm Sovereignty. Now, hi, vibers. This is the final chapter of an underestimated era. I want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, I don't have holy water besides me to cleanse jealousy or doubt because we've outgrown it. But I do believe in stepping into a new fragrance. Okay? And when you elevate quietly, the ones who underestimated you don't get an announcement. They don't. They get distance. Okay? Let's close this chapter properly. Now, let's do our breath work. Take a deep breath in and out. One more time, a deep breath in and out. Now, repeat after me. I rise without permission. I build without announcing. And I elevate without explanation. Ooh, ain't that the truth? Let's start this reading. As I was getting into your energy, we already know that these people, they underestimated you. They were fools. Okay? They are fools to think that. Let's go ahead and get into this energy. Collective, I love it. I love that you have gone through this and walked away from it, right? You know, I love that. You didn't, it's like, they didn't expect it. Let's get a card. They really didn't. And that's the funny part, that they didn't expect it. Woo! We got our evolution. This is where you at, collective, and we got our gossip. Oh my God, they still gossiping? They are still gossiping. This, okay. This where you at. This is the group. This is the watchers, the observers, the best friend who's really the friend of me. Okay. And then on top of that, we got out, come on, the ex-partner, the partner that you're on the verge of leaving, or the partner you already just left. Okay. They're still doing the rumors and slandering your name. They're still doing the same thing. But they are so mad because they weren't ready. They underestimated you. They were not ready. They didn't think you was really going to evolve. They didn't think it. Child, you closed the book on them. You closed the book on them. And they weren't ready. They were still on page 1 and you already done finished it. Crazy. This jealous friend, they realize you're not reachable anymore. Ain't that crazy? You don't vent to them. You don't chase them. You don't include them. And quite frankly, they don't need to be included. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Let me get one more card on this partner. This jealous friend. They on guard. I mean, they are watching you. They watching you. I mean, well, that's all they can do. Ain't that right, y'all vibers? That's all they can do is watch because they're not in your energy. They are sitting there like, again, you could be he or she, doesn't matter, but they are sitting there watching you like, what is the collective doing? What they got going on? Why they gonna leave me like that? I mean, on guard mode and just sitting there like a dog with the tail between their legs, sad at the same time. Sad that you left. Sad that you took all that good energy with you and you were on the evolution. You want to come up. I mean, not even on it. You're in it. You're in it. This is nice. Nice. Let me get another card on this best friend. The best friend. Child, the best friend, he or she is hoping they can get your cooperation for you to just sit down with them. Have a conversation with them. Granted, when you have that conversation, if you do, which I don't feel like you are, they are the ones who will sit there again and tell your business. They're going to gossip. But they are hoping that you could go back to the old version of you. They hoping you would open that book again and turn them pages and go back to page 1 where they thought you were a fool. Let me get a card again on this front. Now, this is the same friend I done told y'all that wanted to have a cake and eat it too. Right now, we're closing this up, this energy. This friend is the one that wanted to have it kick into. This is the friend that was sitting there with the filthy drawers and panties or whatever and was trying to get with your man or woman, right? Man or woman, whatever you are, trying to get with your man or woman, flirting with them. It could be your present one or your past one, but that's what they were doing. This person right here who's, I'm calling them the best friend, but they're really a friend of me. They didn't mean you any good. They were acting like they were friends. But that's what this person is doing. Okay? They are hoping you could come back. And it's sad because this is the kind of person that'll take your sloppy seconds. Okay? Take your sloppy seconds and wear them like a badge of honor, even though they know the sloppy seconds ain't no good. They sloppy. Right? I'm not saying like you can't, like people don't get with other people and, okay, this person is good to me. No. They know them sloppy seconds was sloppy. And they was like, okay, I'm going to take it just because you high vibers, you had it. And they were hoping, however, the niceness that they saw the partner was treating you. Because remember, they from the outside looking in. They only know what you told them. So they felt like that person, they know he was no good. The little bit of niceness that you were getting, they were hoping they could capitalize on that, get that, and probably get treated better so they could throw it in your face. Child, look at this. You got these beautiful butterflies here. You were in the beginning, you were in that chrysalis. You were in a chrysalis because you was going through it. But you out now. You emerge. This is beautiful energy. New beginnings. You reinvented yourself. And this person's still over here trying to get some sloppy seconds. Child, and the spirit is saying that you're giving out sloppy top. You know what I mean when I say that? Sloppy top to everybody. Child. Let me get a couple of cards on the partner. Partner or ex-partner that you left behind. Oh man, they hopping around. That partner that you left behind is hopping around there. And man or woman, doesn't matter, but this person is in their feminine energy. Okay, they're in their feminine energy. Again, they want somebody to chase them. Okay, they're in that kind of, as a man, he wants somebody to chase them. Okay, again, it's given construction boots with a tiara on. Okay, again, I'm not saying that the person's on the down low. I'm just saying this person is given construction boots with a tiara on. That's what they want. Okay, and they want somebody to chase them. But as you can see, they watching your evolution, and it looked like they're gonna try and hop to you and hope that you would take them back, right? And this is why the friend over here, the best friend, is on guard, sitting out giving out sloppy top. Let me hear more about this partner. Let me get another card, please. They're gonna do the same thing, have you going in circles. The partner ain't changing. They're not doing nothing different. Do they need to? Yes. Eventually, when you leave, I said eventually. We don't know when, but eventually they will possibly go through that glow up. But if you go back, they're gonna have you in circles because they're gonna continue going in circles. They're gonna hop around in circles, and child, they're gonna hop around the same people that kept taking them back. So whoever the third party was that they were with when you were with them, fourth, fifth, sixth party, whoever it is, people in the area, they're going. That's what this person gonna do. Whoever gonna have them, they're willing to go there, but they're gonna always think about you. Betrayal. We already know they're willing to. If you go back, as I told you, they're trying to hop to you. They're gonna betray you again. So if you thought about it, which I know you haven't collected, but high vibe, if you was just like maybe there's a change, there ain't no change. They're gonna do the same thing again. This person ain't learned no lessons. They're going to betray you again. If you was married to this person, and the funny thing is, this is giving out. This person wish they could have did it to you first. The fact that you left, or maybe when if they did leave you, because it's coming out, they did for some of y'all. If they did leave you and you evolved, they wanted you to be crying somewhere in the well, just like crying, like why did they leave? And being that you went through a little bit of tears, but you evolved. You came out 10 times better than when you went in. And if you left them, they really wanted to see you break. They thought that, again, they thought they were the best thing since sliced bread. Let me get another card on this person. Again, the process. There's a process here. And the process is, let's be real. This person needs to go through growth. They need it. They need growth. They need to go do certain, they need to work on themselves. But they're not willing to do it. We know rabbits is meant for bringing in new energy. It's meant for rebirth. It's meant for those kind of things. And this person, they're not doing that. They're not. They need to go through a process of changing themselves. And when you leave and go through your evolution, not right away, high vibers, not right away. Eventually, they will go through theirs. And you may or may not be around to see it. And quite frankly, Spirit is letting me know you don't even give a damn. You don't even want to see it. You know what I mean? You don't. The partner that you were once with or just about to leave, they thought you would tolerate it. They thought you can always circle back. They thought you was going to do that. They thought your silence was just temporary. Like you was playing like, oh, she, he or she, the high viber is just mad right now. They not vibing at a high frequency. I could keep them where they're at. He or she was feeling like that. They thought you was just going to stay at that level and just like, like, come on, stop playing games and come on back. That's what they thought. But your silence was preparation. And now they feel it. You're not reacting. You're expanding. Look at this. You're expanding. Child, they weren't ready. Child. Let me get another card for the Spirit. The observers, they're still observing, but they're doing it a little differently now. So if they were just people who knew your business, they're still observing. But if they knew your business, let's say they were watching you through, again, the best friend was telling them all the business, or finding out your business, whether they were watching you through social media or watching you. If you don't have social media, they will watch you on the block. They have found another way. I don't know. Not that it matters, but they found another way to observe you. And again, these are observers who just observe. They have no desire to do, like, to manifest, to do it. They don't want to do anything. They're not doers. They're just observers, spectators, losers, who just observe everything you're doing. And you're the kind of person, while you sitting there in this beautiful energy, working on your job, or working on a new business, have a new career, a new car, a new house. It look like coming in, could be a new apartment, something like that. You on the up and up. That's what it is. You know these things, you're on the up and up. You have a lot of things that's coming at you. And why are you doing that? This observer, right? Because if you didn't leave yet, these observers, they watch you some kind of way, and they just looking like, oh my God, look at the high vibe over there. They got a car, they got a house. What? They making more money. This is all they are doing. They're looking at you evolve as they get upset. Ridiculous. These are observers. It's just completely ridiculous. Let's talk about this. What's going on for you? This era is done. Let's talk about what's going on with you. This is you. You're in that wake up call energy. You got so many beautiful things coming your way, and you're paying attention to everything that comes your way. Okay, everything that's coming your way, you're paying attention to. You're open for the opportunity and the possibilities. You're open to them, and they're coming, as you can see. Many are coming. Many. And it looks like a lot of these opportunities will involve something to do with your life stories, things that you went through. So you might be find a way of earning funds on things that you went through, and you're giving it to people, like helping them. But this is definitely something that has to do with your life story. Absolutely. And you're going to be waking other people up by whatever it is that you went through, and it's going to help those people heal and go through their own elevation. Let's learn more about this new opportunity. You're extremely soft on yourself. This idea, it could be something. I'm just throwing out things. As for all of y'all, it's different. It could be maybe being more softer with yourself. Maybe you weren't, and it's a reason why you weren't. You're gonna tell your story. You're gonna have people become more softer with themselves, love on themselves anymore, even more. Have something to have to do with self worth. But this is just a really, really nice, beautiful energy, and your focus changed. And when you started focusing on building something real, taking risks and investing in yourself, thinking long term and really moving strategically, that's when everything changed for you. And while they were watching, because I told you these are the observers, you see guard, the rabbit is facing you. Surprise, these people are just watching. While they were watching you, you were rising. Look at this. You were rising, right? This isn't loud success. It isn't loud. It's structured success. It's disciplined success. It's I bet on myself energy. And that's intimidating. This is why the best friend in front of me over here on God looking. They were not ready. They underestimated you. And that's their fault. They should have never did it. That is their fault. Let me get another card on these people over here, please, Spirit. Hidden residue. They feel like they got some hidden business with you. That's what they feel like. There's some things that they feel like they could there's things that they still need to feel like they need to talk about with you. When it comes to the best friend, the observers just feel like they need to keep observing you, and the past partner or the person you're on the verge of leaving feel like there are things that needs to still be done. I feel like the past partner feel like I'm hearing they might want to have a child with you. They might want to try and get you pregnant all of a sudden. But this person is going to continue being loose with their body, meaning your past one, whoever it is. They're going to try and get you pregnant, hoping you stay, but they will continue being loose with their body and see whoever they can see and be around whoever they could be around. But at the same time, you're foundational, you're structured, you're in your feminine energy. You're also somewhat in the masculine. When I say that, it's because we know masculine is all about go getting, and doing what you need to do to get to where you got to get to. So you're at a balance point. You're balanced. This person right here, your past partner, the person you're on the verge of leaving, is still loose. Yes, they want to get you pregnant, but they're still going to be having you go in circles, hop into everybody they could go through. They feel like there's plenty of fish in the sea. Granted, they feel like there's plenty of fish in the sea. They know none of them are like you. They know this, but they still gonna sleep with a whole bunch of people. While they're sleeping with these people, they're gonna think about you. And the best friend, is gonna continue to be on guard and watch you and hope that you come back because there's some unfinished business. Meaning, like the only unfinished business is they just feel like you changed. They want to be in your energy, right? And the thing is, you don't feel angry anymore. Look how you're sitting. You don't feel angry anymore. That's how you know you've ascended. You're not trying to prove anything. You're not trying to win. Look at this. You're just unavailable. You're unavailable to the garbage, to the drama, to this. You're unavailable, right? That's what it is. You're unavailable to the drama. You're unavailable to the doubt. You're unavailable to the underestimation, meaning they underestimated you. And that's their loss, and that's their fault, not yours. And that's it. That's something they're gonna have to live with and learn. That's just it, right? You basically saying access. You see this here? Access denied. Access denied. Not because you're better, but because you leveled up. That's it. You're already in this beautiful transformational energy. Let's see what kind this is. You're already in it. You're about to come out of it, honestly. And that's it. Like, let me get a card. What kind of energy this transformation, this high vibers are in? Another card, please, Spirit. Oh, Spirit, let me know. Just in case, collective, you want to pay attention to your skin. Okay, your skin could be feeling a little bit dry. Once you get yourself a skincare routine, and you pay attention to that and take care of your skin, it will start to feel dewy, soft, and moisturizing good again. Just make sure you get yourself a skincare routine because it's coming off that it's a little dry. And the elevation that you're going through is a soft. This is a soft come up. This is coming out as the soft come up. This is beautiful. This energy is all about renewal. Or you had a breakthrough moment, right? Something happened that was completely breakthrough. And what you did was you completely fully embodied this new version of you. This stage right now you're going through is expansive, completely expansive. I mean, like huge, which is why you see all this here. It's huge. These people tried to dim your glow and it didn't work. They tried. They tried to delay it, dim it, do everything they could to keep you at that level that they were on. But again, you are a high vibrer. They couldn't do it. You operate at a high frequency. The thing is, when you met these people, you were feeling a way about yourself, so you lowered that vibration. You lowered it, and when they feel like when you lowered it, right? They was there with you talking blah blah, and then now you're like, I don't like this. I don't want to be there. This is not who I am. This is not me. So you back to that frequency. You was at this one. You lowered it to them, and now you're even higher because what you've gone through, what you learned, how you learn to love on yourself. You're at a higher frequency, and they're just waiting for you to come back. This is why they feel like it ain't over. Yeah, your mindset changed completely. That emotional attachment that you had to them is gone, which is why they underestimated you. They didn't think it would ever be gone. They thought you will be loyal to all. The best friend thought you'll be loyal no matter how much she played you, shit on you, whatever she said about you. The partner felt like you would always be loyal to them, no matter how many, in other words, bunnies they done hop to, right? Bunny hop. No matter how many times they did that, they thought you would stay there. and the observers, the haters, the watchers, just thought they was gonna always have a reason to hate on you, whatever things you was going through in your life. They thought they could break it up, like, oh my God, look at the high vibrator collective going through this, look at them going through that, so they could talk about it and make themselves feel good. But again, these observers, they don't do anything. You know, you are embodying this soft come up. It's a soft come up, and it's the energy is absolutely wonderful. You're calling in everything that you wanted. It's a great energy. It just is. They underestimated your silence, and they underestimated your loyalty. And look, they underestimated your vision, and now what? They're watching. They're watching. Child, they're watching you become what you basically what they never imagined, and they can't stop it. And I know you're probably feeling collective like those of them who underestimated you, they're gonna continue to watch from a distance because they're not in your energy anymore, and you don't want them in your energy anymore. And they can't come in your energy, to be honest. They just can't. All right. Let me get a card real quick to see what kind of energy you embodied. Embodied a really nice energy. Let me get a card on that really quick, please, sir. Okay, that came out. Generous. You know how it is when you are generous with the universe, you're generous with certain things. Now, being generous doesn't mean you don't have boundaries, because you do. You already set boundaries, which is why they just looking from a distance. You become more generous. You embody that energy, which is why you're going through this evolution, this whole soft come up, and where you're calling in so much abundance. And again, as we said before, something that happened within your life is going to be the reason as to how you bring in a lot of your financial abundance, spiritual abundance, and of course, this is how it's going to come. Something that you went through in your life, you're going to help other people with it. And while you're helping other people, it's people are just going to be more generous with you. And by you being generous, telling your story, it has to come back tenfold. This is how the universe works, right? So many blessings are just honestly going to be pouring to you. So many. I can, like, it's strong. So many. And they're going to be watching and wishing it was them. Too bad they're lost. That's the truth. They can continue to watch from a distance. Let's continue because we know as you look good and feel good. Let's see what high value skincare act you can go ahead and use to embody as you on this beautiful journey and looking good and telling your story. Let me get a card, please, Spirit. We got the Zen Sweat Ritual. This is all about working out. When you sweat, you know you detox you're detoxing the body, which is really good for lymphatic drainage and all that kind of stuff. Also detoxing your mind. You can do yoga with hot yoga. You can do meditation. Something that's really going to make you sweat, right? Because you can do hot meditation when you're in a hot room. But you want something that's really going to make you sweat. And if you even want to take up spinning, you could do that too. Granted, that's not meditation, but you can spin. You want something that is really going to make you sweat, and at the same time, you want something that calms you. Whatever that is, whatever physical exercise that calms you while you're doing it, go ahead and do it. Because as you continue to work on yourself, the more opportunities is gonna come to you. Because when you're working out, working out, eating right, and meditating, your body is operating on a different vibration, a different frequency, which means by you showing that you care about your body, you care about how you feel, everything about your body, the universe will be more abundant towards you. You'll be able to manifest quicker, be able to honestly bring things into fruition. Basically, I can't even get it out. Bring things into fruition faster. This is a good energy that you're in. Let's get some numbers really quick. We got out 6, 5, that's 11. That's 16, 17, 18. 8 plus 1, we already said this is all about the underestimated error that all added up to 9, and that's all about completion. This era of your life dealing with these kind of people is completely over, right? 9 is all about, as I told you, completion, compassion, and the endings of what once were and new beginnings, which is why you got evolution here. You're officially in the evolution. You're going through it right now, and it's just beautiful energy. These people are not going to be able to come into it. They're just going to continue to fall back, and that's it. All right, this act right here not only supports your appearance, but your nervous system, your energy, and your sense of self. Okay, when self-care becomes embodied, your glow up becomes sustainable. So you want to make sure you're embodying that. Spirit, let's get some last minute reasons to close this out. This era is completely done. Let's get over here. No, we'll go over here. Let's close out this reading. Spirit, anything else the high vibers need to know? Let's get one right here on the best friend. This person wants prosperity and abundance. This is what they're looking for, but they have to find that within themselves, the prosperity and abundance, and stop just watching you. They want to know how come you're gaining it, but that's something that they will have to learn on their own. Let me get one for the observers. Yep, we got out gratitude. These people need to be grateful as well. But again, who knows? But these people need to be grateful the fact that they're able to witness what it is that you're doing. Hopefully, if they looking at what you're doing, they apply it to their life. But that's something that they will have to go through. But this is all great for you. You're in that prosperity mode. I told you already, generous, and so you just have to show gratitude for everything that's happening in your life, which you will continue to do. Let's get one last card for the Let's get a card for the partner. The partner got speeding. An exam. So the partner could possibly somebody who likes to live on a fast life, drink a lot as well. And they like to, again, manipulate and give people tests. They're going to continue doing that with whoever they meet. That's what they're going to continue to do. Let's get one card for you, High Viber, because you're the one that really matters. Let's get a card for you. It's all about you and the beautiful energy that you in and all the beautiful energy that you're calling in. Health. Did you get that? Come on, you can't make this up. Health. Make sure you are eating right, exercising, and you're doing that mental relaxation. This is going to help bring in your abundance faster, quicker, and you're going to continue to live that life that you really wanted to live. And again, remember, you're going to end up getting a lot of your financial abundance when it comes from telling your story, either writing a book or just some kind of way where you're telling your story. That's going to help bring in a lot of financial abundance to you. Okay, collective? Absolutely. I'm going to close out this reading. If you have my headphones, just be pay attention. You might want to turn the sound down right now. But thank you, Spirit, for letting the collective and high vibers know what's going on within their energy. We thank you. Let's close out this reading. If this reading brought clarity and you feel called to go deeper, I offer a limited number of private intuitive love sessions each month. I work with just 4 clients at a time, so each journey is intentional, personal, and transformative. The booking link is in the description. A gentle reminder, this reading is intended for reflection and empowerment. For medical, skincare, or wellness concerns, always consult a licensed professional. Thank you for choosing this space with me. Until next time, High Vibers, I want you to stay intentional, stay radiant, and honor your glow. I'm Sovereignty, and this has been your Luxury Glow Up Intuitive Experience.